What's up, Mortgage Coach community? Look who just stopped by my house.
How you doing? KP here. Good to see y'all on a Friday afternoon.
So guys, if you are not following this guy on LinkedIn, you should. He always brings great takes, big ideas. He was at the ICE conference this week, right? Was this week?
Yeah, Sunday to Wednesday.
Sunday to Wednesday, so he's going to bring back some hot takes for the mortgage industry. He's always got big ideas. And then he also has a little news release. I just got word that loan officers that use MortgageCoach, what are they? They're more profitable?
Yeah, so at PRMG, we've got, a bunch of tech, and MortgageCoach and Sales Boomerang are which now Trust Engine.
Trust Engine.
Very cool.
We got to get you one of these shirts, man.
Yeah, we got to get you one of these.
Yeah, I could
Hard work meets digital disruption. We did some stats, our digital marketing director, and she ran what is the percentage of applications for originators that use certain technologies. And, if you use 6, 7, or 8, like you were just crushing it, 6, 7, or 8 different technology vendors. But our number one for apps was MortgageCoach users versus non-MortgageCoach users. It was 202% more apps if you were a MortgageCoach user versus not. I mean, we literally ran the data and back tested it, and then we told the rest of our team. So it's like, why aren't you on MortgageCoach? So I just want to share that with Dave, and then as far as the ICE conference.
Oh, time out.
Oh, yeah,
I got to put a little explanation around it.
Yeah,
now, we're not going to name the other technology players, but they have a great tech stack, and it was the loan officers that use MortgageCoach were delivering the highest ROI for the organization. So just a heads up for the executives that are watching this, if you're a branch manager that's watching this, MortgageCoach is an essential piece of technology. And I think one of the reasons why it's more important now than ever is because it's delivering advice. Yep. And let's face it, price sucks. The mortgage price of a loan isn't great. And banks are coming after it harder than ever. So this is a market where it's more important than ever. By the way, Kelly Savage, you want to jump on Facebook Live real quick?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
my wife just stopped by. Say hi to Kelly.
Hi. Who am I saying hi to?
Meta.
It's a couple 100,000 loan officers, leaders. So I'll be ready in 5 minutes, babe. Hey. So tell us what you learned at ICE. Like, what are some hot takes?
Sure. So Intercontinental Exchange is a $60 billion plus company. They own the New York Stock Exchange. They're the ones that bought, about 2 years ago, they bought Ellie Mae, which owns Encompass, which is for lenders, especially independent mortgage bankers, the largest enterprise loan origination system. So they had a nice executive summit that they put on Sunday and Monday, and then they had their conference kickoff. I mean, there's 1,800 people there. I mean, usually in a down cycle, people don't travel, people are cutting back on budgets, and it was really well attended. Probably the best tech show, in my opinion, in the business, and I attend.
George W. Bush was there. Yes. Peyton Manning was there.
Yeah, George W. Bush was doing the meet and greet, talking about freedom, and he's pretty sharp for 76.
I've seen him a couple times. He's really good.
He's smart.
But little trivia, by the way, I got to spend a couple hours with him one time, and as he left, he's like, "See you later, Big Red." So I
told him that I grew up in Dallas, and when he was the president of the Texas Rangers, I was a huge fan. And but I live in Newport Beach now. He goes, "So you still a Texan?" I go, "Absolutely, sir. These colors don't run." He smacked me in the stomach. He goes, "That a boy." Man, he hit me pretty hard. So
by the way, no one else could call me Big Red except for George W. So I do not want to hear that when I'm out at trade shows.
Well, as we get older, and I get more gray, I would take Big Red.
Oh yeah,
I would allow it. I would allow it. Better than Big Gray, right? So no, but the ICE conference is good. There's a big to-do right now in the industry about the DTI hit. If your debt-to-income ratio is over 40%, there's an adjustment now. The FHFA being pressured by the administration, that now all Fannie Freddie loans. It's a nightmare having to go back and forth on income and disclose and redisclose and lock. It's just stupid, by the way, if you're trying to promote affordable housing, that you're punishing people with higher debt. So I brought that up to the new president, Tim Bowler of ICE. He's like, he used to work for Tim Geithner. I mean, he literally was the guy the government said, "Here's LIBOR, get it off the books in America." I mean, he's that guy, and now he's the president of mortgage technology at ICE. He's like, "Let me make some calls." And then I just got on a call him like 30 minutes ago. I mean, this guy is working for us on our behalf, together with all of our trade organizations. If there are any other leaders of trade organizations, no matter how big or small, every single trade organization, just a one-page letter written to the FHFA saying why this is not good for the industry, why it's not good for you, we can all circle the wagons, and they are listening. That's what they instructed us to do. So let's make sure that we work on that.
Okay, so 2 minutes. What, and you can either bring it, something that you heard at ICE, or something that you think will help our community win during spring home buying season, aside from using Mortgage Coach. What do you got?
So the last major panel before quarterback Steve Young got on,
Steve Young was there too?
Yeah, man, I got a signed book by him. He's pretty.
I love
pretty
that
sharp.
guy.
Yeah, he's pretty sharp. Even as a Cowboys fan, he was pretty funny. So Courtney Dunn, who's the government affairs chair for ICE, attorney, amazing woman. She moderated a panel with Bob Brooksbit, the president of Mortgage Banker Association, Teresa Bazemore, president of San Francisco Federal Home Loan Bank, and myself. I don't know. Maybe I won the lottery or
something.
How
did you get on that panel?
I don't know, man. Just by building a presence and being online. People think, I'm cooler than I really am.
He really
you know the truth.
No, you are that
just
cool.
a normal guy.
You're cool, dude.
We talked about affordable housing. We talked about, how to, get more people in houses. And I said the down payment is the biggest hurdle to home ownership. And I thought that Fannie Mae's guidelines and Freddie Mac's guidelines punishing people for borrowing money is stupid. And Fannie and Freddie need to not care where the money comes from down payment. Just get the person in the house. As long as they're not taking out debt. I don't care if it's a gift. Don't care if it came from a GoFundMe. Just get them in the house. Get over that first hump because they're going to make the monthly payment regardless of how much they put down either way. So they're listening to that. We talked about, obviously, the DTI cap being stupid. And then we just talked about, originators need to be put on a pedestal. They're teaching financial literacy at scale. That's what we do.
If they are a mortgage coach.
We're the ones towing the rope for financial literacy and helping serve the underserved. And so I'm going to keep banging that drum in front of anyone that'll listen. And you'd be surprised how little DC hears what goes on in the street. So, it's videos like this, it's content like this, it's just having a message. You guys feel free to say anything that Dave and I said. Say it over and over on your social media. And if you're part of an organization, please write to FHFA. And let's just make it easier for people to get into houses. Rates are going to come down at some point. Doesn't come down in a straight line. And obviously that will be a nice boom for us. But all we can do is control what we can do every day. Our actions, repetitive, being good, being smart about our TCA, and just putting more people in houses. It's spring purchase season.
And closing thoughts for everyone. It has never been more important. Realtors have never faced this. We've never faced a market where 63% of all people who own a home with a mortgage, it's 2% or 3%. Mm-hmm. And banks are lowering their price like never before. You need to deliver advice. It's not only the way that you bring financial literacy to America, it's the way you win more business. It is more important than ever to become an advisor. And then when it comes to the sales, I shouldn't say Boomerang, the trust engine database alerts, it's never been more important to call those people with advice. So, brother, I appreciate everything you bring.
Amen. Yeah, Amen. Thank you. See,
come by anytime.
His head isn't that big. I was just standing back here. So just let you guys know.
So, all right. Take care, everybody. Hopefully you got value. Share this with your friends. I will get this on the Mortgage Coach YouTube channel so that you can share it with even more people. But in the meantime, make sure that all your mortgage friends are in the Mortgage Coach Facebook group. Take care. Thank you, brother.
See y'all. Thank you.